Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm out here on the pier all by myself. My reason being is because it's high tide at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think, well, there's one, tell a lie, there is one person on the big pier. It is flat out there today. But all you can hear is the brum brum drivers, the idiot drivers out flying around town in their big exhaust and the tiny engines. Fishing 2 rods, fishing multiple different rigs. I'm just trying different rigs out today. I've got an up and over with a small hook with some glowy beads. I've got a small pulley with the, what you call it again, the dongle, with the dongle rig. I'll show you that later on. On the Sonic Black, I've got a loop rig with a Portsmouth rig, same thing. And on the leader icon on the left, I've got a long 5 to 6 foot long pulley rig with a 4/0 Sakuma Manta main hook and a 4/0 circle hook. Already getting bites on the loop rig, but the hooks on there, they're like a 3/0, possibly a 4/0. I didn't put them on there. It was a boat rig that I got from Jerry's that I just haven't used yet, so I thought I'd give it a try. I never used a loop rig before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. It's only got 1 hook on each. It comes with 2 hooks, but I've only got so they're only single hooks, not pen hooks. I've 3 different baits today. I've got black lug, which I pumped myself, and I've got squid and I've got bluey. Now, I did buy 2 packets of squid and 2 packets of bluey before I came down, but I decided just to bring 1 of each tonight. Just trying out tonight and see what the crack is, and then because we've got flat tides, calm tides, like whole week, so I'm just going to take my time with it and just play around and see what's happening. But yeah, I'll show you the rigs and baiting up all that later on, but for now we're just going to sit back and see if there's any fish on the flood, so stay tuned. Right guys, now that we're fishing in the night, I completely forgot I had this, but it's time to finally give it a shot. From Rig Shark I bought the tip light. Now they've got 2 tip lights that I know of at this moment in time. They've got this one and they've got the smart one. I've only got the original, the one that doesn't. The smart one, it has it glows green, and then when you get a bite it flickers to red and starts flashing. I didn't want that one, I just want the basic one, so I'm going to go and put that onto the rod now and we'll see how it looks. Right guys, so how this works, you're going to take out the packet, you unscrew it like this. Carefully don't lose the battery, because the battery is inside there. Look, that's the battery there. Once it's, because it'll come already in, you push it all the way up as far as you can, and then you just basically screw it back together like so. And then inside here you've got padding there and there. Now you just clamp it onto your rod. I'll go and show you how to do that right now. Right, so you've got it open. And then you just put it over the blank of the tip of your rod. And then make sure you've got it on top of the rod as well. And then push down hard, and then you hear it click, and then it's on. Make sure it's nice and straight, make sure it's not going to wrap over the top of your rod. Mine should be good, and that is it. And that is it guys. So you just clamp it. Tell you what, I think I'm going to move it down a little bit, just because I cast with a multiplayer, so this line is going to come over this side, so I don't want to give it a chance to get it wrapped up, so I'm going to move it down maybe an inch. I'll do that now. There we go guys, I've moved it down so it's right on top of the rod tip, so it's not going to get caught when the line is over this way. See, because my line is going to come this way when I'm casting, so it's got nothing to get tangled up onto now, so we're all good. Only problem is I don't have one for that rod now. Oh well, I'm sure that is bright enough to light up that rod as well, maybe. Right, it's time for me to start bringing these ones in now, so I'm going to do one at a time and see if we get anything. We have had rattles on the rod on the right, quite a few rattles actually, so we'll bring that one in first. Maybe a small white one maybe. This one's on this rod, it's a loop rig. Right guys, there's the whiting. As you can see, the hook was foul hooked in its gill there, and it's dead. So I'm actually going to use it for bait now on the rig that I've just brought in. So yeah, I'm gonna take the backbone out and scop it out as a big bait and see if we can maybe get something big. Why not? It's dead. It's a waste, so I might as well use it for bait. Sink. Give it a little pull. It's got a long snood on this one. Long snood. Oh, we've got the anchor bottom, which is good. That's that one set, now we'll do to the one. That one completely stripped, and all I have left is bait elastic and backbone. The spine of a fish. Over there. Right, this rig is the dongle. You can't see it because it's on this side. Well, that's a circle hook there. It's a 3/0 circle hook, and there's that ring that you can see that's inside the bait shield. That's what's locked in there. So when the water, when it hits the water, the impact lead goes up and it releases, and all I have is just one hook right there. So it looks like we're fighting crabs tonight. Just wanted to also show that the tip light is still on. It hasn't come off while casting, so it's on there tight. Right, time to bait up the rigs. Right, them bait's been out about 20 minutes now, so because I know there's crabs out there stripping the baits right now, probably already stripped. Let's just double check to see what's going on. Small whiting, not massive, but serves a blank, I guess. Right, the rig I've just put on now is another up and over, but with bigger hooks and just straight black lug as well. Let go way too late there. Hit casting in the dark. Must be hundreds of them out there. I want to show you, because this one's with the dongle rig and it's also caught a whiting as well. So that's on the circle hook there, and that's the dongle there. Just let me get that unhooked. Another whiting, I think it might be dead. Well, if the seal's there, the seal can have them. Let me just see if I can get this untangled. There you are. That's all it is. Just a ring at the bottom with a piece of strong cord there onto a 3/0 circle hook. I'm going to rebait this one up now. Well, I'm going to throw the rig that I've got up on the tripod, I'm going to throw that out now on the big rod, on the leader, and then we'll bait this one up and see, and I'll show you how I do it. And we'll see how it gets on for the next cast. Right guys, so time to rebait up this dongle rig. Just try and get all this bait elastic off the best I can. There we go. Right, this time we're going to try a piece of squid. Now, when it comes to figuring out how big the bait needs to be, it's basically the length from the bend of the hook to the end of this cord here to the start of this, if you know what I mean. So it needs to fit in that gap there. So all I have to do is just measure where it needs to go. So I can probably just take the head off that squid and use, oh, there's actually two in there, and probably just use that as one big bait. So what, we'll put two squid, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to thread the squid on to the hook like so, turn it around, and then I'm going to put it in between both squid, so then the loop is at the bottom, and all you have to do there is just whip it on. Just whip it on, making sure that that ring at the bottom is exposed. Like so. And there's the ring there, and then all you do on your bait clip, whatever you use, imp the Trident or Gemini, whatever you use, put it inside and then lock it in, and that's it. So all you have is that circle hook, so the fish comes, swallows that, and just gets hooked in the lips with that hook, with the circle hook, and that's the plan. It's worked so far with the whiting. Let's see if we can get a ray. Right, and on this rig it's just a basic up and over, quite a long one, but on this one I have some beads, some black and green. See, they illuminate in the dark. Just gonna charge them up with the torch and they'll light up. And I've only got a really small hook on that one. So all I'm going to do for bait, let's get some frozen blacks and just thread a couple of them on. Like so. Now, I've been asked in the comments, does it matter which way you put the worm on, head first or tail first? In my opinion, it really does not matter. So there you go, that's the bait that I'm going to put on this small hook on the up and over rig. All I'm going to do now is just put a little bit of a bit elastic over this just to keep it on longer, and yeah, I'm going to put it on the tripod waiting for next cast. That's not a bad whiting there. Let's measure it. $32. So 31. Absolutely engulfed that bait. Yeah. 31 centimetre whiting. Nice one. Right guys, a bit of an update for you. It's, tell you what, yeah, it's 2:30, so we've got half an hour until it's fully high water. So far all I've had is whiting. I've had 4 whiting. They're getting bigger though. The whiting are getting bigger. That last whiting I got there that you saw, 31 centimeters, and it was caught on fish baits, a big full fish fillet of fish bait. So it was a greedy get. I have saw a couple of rays coming off the big pier. I've watched them hand lining up the wall, but unfortunately they're not over here on this side. I don't know why. They probably are, but it's just I'm not catching them. I'm going to I've still got a fair bit of bait left, so I'm gonna sort of reduce the time of the baits being out there. So I'm leaving them for like 25 minutes each time, and they are coming back stripped, so I'm gonna start reducing them to every 15 minutes. So there's always a fresh bait every 15 minutes. Hopefully that'll pick me up either a ray or a dogfish or anything other than a whiting. But talking about that, I'm actually going to do it now because it's been about 20 minutes. So fingers crossed. I'll get my ass off this box now. Right guys, I've never been so happy to see a dogfish, and it's the smallest dogfish I think I've ever caught in my life. It is tiny. At least I got something new. It's swallowed the hook, but I should be able to get it out. But yeah, little baby dogfish, and it's actually a little male as well. Right, I'm gonna get this unhooked and pack up this rod because I've only got what the last bait is out there on the Sonic Black. This is on the leader icon. I want to pack that up now and then probably get ready to pack up the Sonic Black. But stay tuned, we might get a thorn back on the last cast. Hopefully we will. Nope, it's just another whiting. Well, guess we'll end on that. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Tried my very best to get something different other than whiting and dogfish, but yeah, I tried. I'll try again next time. I can try and see if I can go for place now, because it's getting to that time now where the place and flounder is starting to show up. So, and we've got a week of flat calm weather, and not much. It's like the swell's not going to pick up at all for like a week. So I think this will be the time now that hopefully some of the place and flounder start moving in. So we'll try and do that next. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Earl's Fishing Adventures. See you later.